My connect met me, asked if I think he owe me. I told him I'm retired, my jail cell was lonely. They got my cousin in it, I told him step away. They slid
Shit, that's so crazy, man.
Like, you could sell beats from mad years ago.
I gotta dig into my old files. Right?
You, what up?
Yo, we here, man. We back, yo. Yo, it's good, man.
What's up, my nigga?
Nobody put us on, man. Episode 76.
76.
Oh, yeah.
76, man. 76. We're in the building.
Yeah, that's sir.
New setting.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
New setting, new season. You know what I mean? Got a lot of shit.
I feel, you know what I feel for? I feel independent.
Feel independent?
I feel more independent.
We was always independent.
We was always independent,
we
but
was
I
just
feel
we was JVing, nigga.
Yeah, but I feel more independent, like more so independent.
Right.
And we got our guy in the building.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we fam.
Yeah, man. V Don is in the building.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to V Don.
Serious Soundz.
We are here
in the building.
Shout out to my guy Hobbs in the building.
Yes, sir.
Shout out HO, man, in the building with me.
Yeah, we are here, man. But like, we was just kicking it, man, just talking. It's been a while since we pod.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But me and Fa, we talk every day.
Yeah.
And we in the groups. We in like numerous group chats.
For real. Going back and forth all the time.
All the time.
Word.
You know what I mean? But what we was just talking about, like the beauty of the producing side for V. Like, you see how he could make something from 2009 and it will ring off today in 2022. You know what I'm saying? So like it, and for the artist though, like I was telling him, for the artist, if they wanted to, you know, update their lyrics and all that, they could do it and all that, however they feel. But for him, he's good. Once it's out, it's out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he could, you know what I'm saying? He could eat off of 2008. You don't think of that? Like,
it's just like I said, that's like
make me want to produce.
That's like having collections. You know what I'm saying? As far as like that's some shit you gonna throw on. As far as like how my parents or our parents used to throw on the oldies. Like that's the type of
timeless
rap, timeless shit. Like this other shit ain't gonna be getting that play 30 years from now or whatever may such.
Right.
But we back though. What's good with you? You know what I mean? I ain't seen Dutch in a minute. Yo, how you been, my nigga?
Yo, man, life been good, man. Life have its ups and downs. You know what I mean? I was just telling you guys, I've been in the crib. I feel like I've been in the crib for 2 years. You know what I mean? I haven't been out. You know, I caught COVID a couple of times.
Said a couple times?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was
good right now.
I'm good. I'm good.
Don't be coming in here with that Wuhan, nigga.
I'm good though. I'm good.
Wuhan,
Everything is good. Yo, quarantine is whack. Quarantine is whack, yo. I ain't even gonna hold you. I was quarantining, but other than that though, I've been catching up on a lot of shows, Fa. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of shows. I've been subscribed to a lot of these subscriptions. They getting me for my money.
Likewise, man.
You know what I mean? But I've been watching. I've been in. I'm trying to get into the Ozark.
I'm about to say, you gotta stop playing, man.
Ozark fire.
I'm late.
Playing.
I'm late.
I binged that straight.
I'm late.
That's season 4.
I'm on season 1.
That was fire. Season 1?
Yeah.
Shout out to Ozark.
Because I didn't just want to jump into it. Even though I see it, like I see everybody talking about season 4, but I'm like, I ain't want to just jump into it. So I was like, let me just get in. Let me see season 1. Let me see what this is about.
I tell you this.
Got to.
When you start, you ain't gonna stop.
I'm gonna get into that.
Right.
I've been watching
this nigga, he'll call you about power, nigga.
I love power.
You know what I'm saying? This shit.
No, I love power.
It's
no.
You can't even compare.
Wait,
you can't
V,
even compare.
What's up, V?
Which power?
I love all.
Which one?
I love all powers.
All of them.
I love all the powers. I'm in the power universe.
He think Power Ghost is the best shit ever, yo.
Nah. The one with Raising Canaan, because that's dear to me because I'm from Southside.
Raising Canaan might be the best joint. They shot that cinematic. It's
you feel me?
Realistic.
What's
V, the name of the other joint?
V, let me tell you why it's realistic. He really shot it in Southside. All that stuff that you see in Raising Canaan was in Southside. They didn't go wherever they stayed in Southside. They may have did a couple of blocks. They because they didn't want to get in trouble, but it was really Southside. Even Baisley Pond Park, I've been in there a couple of times, smoking all the time. Actually,
they went to the hood.
They kept the hood. They shooting now. You know what I mean? They shooting now and they shooting on familiar blocks. So I like that. And the way how they did it, they kept
everything authentic. Everything authentic.
So
that whole season was fire.
That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one.
I think the Tommy shit gonna be the best one though. That shit gonna have more range.
Yeah, I want to see what that's gonna be about.
Yeah,
sure. The original Power is still classic too.
Yeah, the original. It's funny because I never like rewatched Power before. Like I watched it on the first watch. I never went
back to it.
With what? You know what I'm saying?
He tried to clown me for that. He tried to clown me.
You went
for
back?
that. Nah, he tried to clown me because I would like say for instance if I watched the one that come on.
I ain't gonna lie.
The new one, I rewatch it like on a Monday or something. If it came out on Sunday, I may catch it again on Monday. And he tried to kill me for watching it again.
I'm like, yo, we watch Power?
But you never, you be seeing shit that you never.
You can't with that. You can't miss
mean?
nothing that happens in there.
You might.
You can't miss nothing.
Yo, look,
Power,
I
bro.
be rolling up.
I could predict the whole episode before it happens.
Let me tell you one thing about me. I'm rolling up. I may miss if the TV's right here. Something's on. My head is down, twisting. I look up. I just missed something.
Yeah, it's a lot of
okay.
distractions.
I see that.
You never know.
Like, yeah, you might be in your phone. You might be. You might just have it playing in the background first watch or something.
But you ain't gonna do that with Ozark, nigga. You gonna be glued to the TV, nigga. Like
It's like that.
Yeah, it's like that.
it's very descriptive.
Like, make sure you don't got nothing else to do. Just zone
Facts.
out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
When I got a free day, I'm gonna do that. Zone out to that. Other than that, though,
I ain't gonna hold you. I think BMF.
BMF took it. Yeah.
Yo,
taking all
BMF
off.
was fire, yo. I wish it was more episodes.
Yeah, they gave him what 8?
Yeah, it was 8. It was 8. Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with BMF. BMF is
That shit
they
was fire.
doing season 2 now.
Okay. Yeah.
They shooting season 2 now.
But I think somebody else will be playing Meech, right? A older version.
Probably.
Yeah.
They can't
You
do
don't
that.
think
They can't.
Nah, you can't do
Eventually,
that.
he
But
gotta
eventually,
get
yeah.
older.
But eventually,
They got to transition eventually.
Okay, ain't that how it was? How it ended on the season finale? It turned to somebody else's face.
I don't remember that.
he's right.
Yeah.
He was right. Yeah, he was in the
It turned
cell.
like to an older him.
He was in the cell. He was reading
Cause
something.
the nigga looked like a Big Keys.
I mean, that's supposed to be him narrating the story anyway.
Yes.
So that's what they doing with that.
That's true.
Let me get one of these real quick.
But we got serious sounds in the building though. What's good with you though, V man? How you been and everything?
Oh man, I can't complain, bro. Like, just getting to it, man. I've been grinding heavy, man, since last year.
I see. You got the new album out. Congratulations on that.
Two new albums.
2 new albums. My bad. Today another drop of
Bodega Bams.
Bodega Band.
He's on the run right now, huh?
Yeah, the Lost Pack dropped today. Shout out to Bodega Bams and last month, Better Than Money compilation album.
So is that the plan? Like you trying to drop something every month, or
It gotta be at least 2 singles in the album.
Cause that usually not like you.
Son, every
I usually not. I see you turning the pressure up.
it wasn't like me last year. And I was kind of mad at that. I wanted to drop more last year, but so this year I'm making sure I turn it up. It's just that time. Like everybody dropping, like why not join?
Did you have a different approach for the Better Than Money? Cause the Better Than Money, to me, was more like as far as like watching the movie, as far as the scene, the production, it's like a movie kinda. I say for Better Than Money.
Better Than Money. I had the songs for a while. Like I really like sat with them joints and really like kept going back to it. Kept going. I had it for like a half a year. So I was just sitting on it really and making sure like I treat it like a movie, like how you said, like score it.
Yeah.
Make sure it's skits, like, transitions. It's like 3 samples in 1 beat type shit.
Right.
So, I was just trying to, dance on that joint, you know what I mean? And just get some of my favorite artists that I like working with on it, the usual. Few new people on there too.
yeah, I see that. Are you gonna? Is that something you're gonna be doing more often? Like getting a couple of the new guys.
Yeah, hell yeah, because it's a lot of new guys that I'm fucking with right now. That's nice. They dope, and I want to do volumes of the Better Than Money.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Volumes. Okay.
That would be dope.
it's a short tape, so it's about 20-something minutes. So every 2-3 months, drop a volume.
Yeah, that would be dope. That would be something
Makes
dope.
sense.
Yeah, it makes
Because the way
sense.
it is, like, do you have like each project? Because you got the Black Mass, the No Blaze, No Grass.
Right.
Do you have a certain concept when you go to these? Because they compilations albums. It's not like you do solo albums with other people. I mean, joint albums with other people, but this is like a compilation.
It's compilations, and usually those I might base it off a movie I might have seen. You know what I'm saying? But this one, I based the title off I named the beat Better Than Money, and then Ito and Willie jumped on it.
Yeah, they killed that. Shout out to them.
And the song was so fire. I'm like, either this could go to Heather Grade 2, or I could just start a whole new tape with this theme. So that's what I did.
Like that.
Yeah,
Because
appreciate it.
I ain't gonna front, man. I like last time you guys left off with us. It was around Dolce Mark 2.
Doge Marks too. Yeah.
Yeah, Doge Mark 2. Yep, that was the end of
These
2020.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that was we didn't hear it, right? We was like talking. It didn't come out
It
yet.
ain't come out yet. It was about to.
Yep.
Yo, let me tell you something. That project is amazing.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Yo, you
it,
did
man.
your thing on that.
That's a cold classic.
I love that album, bro.
I love it too. I still listen to it today, and especially like Plum Wine.
Oh,
That's
man.
yo. Yo, V, like what you be on when you like make shit like that? Cause that's something that was smooth. Like
Yo, bro,
Willie
you know
coasted
what,
on that.
You know what's crazy, bro? Like, I was at my shorty crib. I was out in Miami. And we was sipping wine. Right?
Wow.
So I had the little setup at her crib and all that. And I started just making beats and shit. That's one of the joints I made.
That one was smooth, V.
I ain't gonna lie, my favorite joint on that is Something Tone too.
Yeah, that one too. That's
Sepia tone.
Sepia Tone.
Yeah.
That shit.
That beat crazy too.
Yeah,
that shit
crazy.
That shit's retarded.
That
right
shit
there.
crazy.
You and Willie make a lot of good music together. Great. It's like magic when you two get together. Cause even the EP you guys put out, and with that, the way how y'all did it is, it was like, was you trying to make it all like in one song? Cause it's like 4, but was it formatted to be like one big like song, like 1 minute?
Eventually, it came to that idea. A lot of times with me and Willie, like that's really my homie, like that's really my brother. So we just do shit for no reason. Like I send him something and he'll send me back something, and next thing you know, we got 6-7 joints just sitting in a cut. And I'm like, yo, this shit sounding like some James Bond shit. We might as well just like put together a little EP. You know what I mean? Why not? So
I be liking that. I be liking it, and then I be like, damn, I want more though, cause
right.
you know, I was like, damn, when you gonna give us the full? Cause I felt like that was like, you know, something to hold us over. Is there something coming with you too, or
that was definitely like the appetizer?
that's the
like,
crazy. That appetizer was I ain't gonna front.
Yo, and niggas gotta get the vinyl because it's bonus records on
Yeah.
it, you know what I'm saying? So,
Cop that vinyl.
yeah,
Got that vinyl,
definitely. It's called Catch Me If You Can. Catch Me If You Can. Yeah, that's just light joints we had. We got a whole nother plate that's like on steroids. You know what I mean? So
I like that. I like that. Cause
Another,
chemistry.
another plate coming
Crazy.
soon. Word. Shout out to Willie.
Yeah, shout out to Willie.
Yeah, definitely.
Cause I wanna ask you, cause you know you have a lot of, when you record with an artist, you have the best chemistry with them. And I mean, like, as far as it's not different with everybody. Like, you have the same, you bring out the best in everybody, basically.
Right.
But what was one of your like moments when somebody recorded and you was like, yo, nah, son, that's fucking crazy. Like, nah, this nigga just went crazy.
Honestly, bro, a lot of people that I be making beats for, bro. Like Dark Low. Like,
oh,
That's another one.
that's another one, cause
you in the lab with him is like he
That
gonna bring that energy that just make you be like, damn, this nigga's crazy. Like, you know what I mean?
how it's like though. My bad, cut you off, Dutch. Cause last time we was here, he just got he got
was-
bail after that.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
was
locked up
locked.
when we
He
did
was
that.
locked
Yeah.
when we did that.
He
Yeah.
got out on bail.
Yeah.
And then you already know it's
Yeah.
time to go in.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
yeah.
so how was that like him coming back and getting back to it, and also him like is like him coming for a little while and just leaving again, like how that whole effect for you is?
I felt like he got right back to it, man. He hungry. That nigga banged out like 6-7 albums. You know what I mean? We got a whole nother plate too.
I was just about to ask you
that
that.
Charlie
'Cause
Pope that came out,
that joint was hard.
check that out.
too.
Charlie Pope by Dark
Charlie
Low.
Pope.
It
That
came out
shit's
during the
hard.
summer.
Free my nigga Dark.
It's one of the hardest shits that came out this summer.
And
Appreciate it, B.
and
Word.
Dark Low, and Dark Low did some shit with Havoc. That shit was hard
Yeah,
too.
hell yeah.
That shit was hard.
Havoc, you know Havoc, one of my
Yeah.
goats, man.
That's
So
all-
shout
Yeah.
out to Havoc. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Top
I can
top
see
5
that.
for me.
I can see that.
You know what I mean?
I was gonna ask you like who's your top 5. Now that you mentioned it, but since
Top
you mentioned
5,
it, who's your top 5 producers? It
Alchemist,
could be now and then.
Alchemist, of course.
Yeah, I can see
It's,
that.
it's so much people, bro. It's really more than 5, but Havoc, RZA. Pharrell and Tim is like one, you know, like I gotta say them together, bro.
Wow, it's crazy. I would have never thought that. Cause your sound that you like, the sound that I'm used to,
For me, like you wouldn't think I
yeah,
I
like
fuck
the
with
people that
Pharrell
you
shit.
mentioned
Nah.
are
Them-
kind of, I could see like
them niggas know how to make my type of beats too. They just don't.
Yeah,
they probably
they just
do
don't
it as
do
much,
it.
but
It
them
be
niggas.
like
is
They probably got a
bro.
cliff drive full of that shit.
Yeah, like
Word.
and even like with me, I feel like I do a lot of dark grimy shit, but I could do different shit too. You know what I mean? I'm versatile. Too,
Yeah.
so. Yeah. Oh, I gotta name one more, right?
Yeah.
I have to go with Ye.
Yeah. Even with the cause you know, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the math, my expert opinion.
Oh
He
yeah,
had, I forgot my man from he did a lot of X records. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot son name, but I know exactly what you're talking about. I just watched that shit not too long ago. Fire.
Yeah,
Fire
'cause you know he
episode.
mentioned ghost producing. So how you feel about the ghost producing, and do that matters to you as much as, you know, as far as stature? Because you just say Ye, and you know, Ye get a lot of flack for being a ghost producer.
I mean, I look at it like at this point, bro, them niggas is superstars. So it's like you can't really be in the lab every day banging out beats like you 18. So why not? You know what I mean? If you got a team of niggas that can assemble some shit for you, do what you do. I respect it when you get to that level and you can't do everything. So, yeah, I respect it. But, you know, even before he had ghost producers, he put in work for years. Like, he switched the game up. So.
Shit, Ye taught Graph how to count bars.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's when he was at the Rock and shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, he didn't wrote hooks for a whole like he done did wild shit. Like,
That's wild. They about to drop a documentary on them.
And Donna too, I think too.
oh word.
On Netflix actually. I think it's called Jin Ye.
I fuck with Ye, man.
It's about
Ye,
like
man.
like the early years. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I'm more tapped in like to the early years. Like, you know, some of the new stuff I'm not crazy about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's yay though.
Yeah.
Yo, V, man, you know what's crazy? I always like to go back to like the Alchemist, right?
Mm-hmm.
I put you in that class, like with Alchemist, because like you see how Alchemist he do his projects, you know what I mean? And there's certain artists that he get with when they get together.
Yeah.
It's like magic. Like he got like
There's so many
Currency.
of them.
Currency, for instance, or
Now Benny.
Action
Benny.
Bronson, now Benny. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's so you give me that kind of feel like when you get with Willie or you get with the other dude, the Apex dude that you got, or even Hobbs here. You know what I mean? Certain artists that like you know what I mean?
Etho, for sure.
Yeah, even Etho,
Etho.
for instance. Like, all right, do you
And Adonis.
Oh yeah.
do you-
Adonis is-
I fuck with
do you
Adonis
go
heavy.
here, Adonis
That
too?
Bruce
Like
Wayne shit.
he's
you
retarded,
do you
man.
go in
Crazy.
like do you go in thinking like yo, well what this is how is this what alchemists do, or you go in there like that like this is how alchemists would do it, or what, you know what I mean?
I feel like coming up, I like all the greats. Like I just studied they shit so much. It's just like I'm trying to take the same approach when I do my shit, just in my own way. So yeah, I'm going in with that mindset
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah,
yeah, like
How-
you know
how
what
And
I mean?
I'm trying to make niggas rap.
True.
You know what I mean? Like
True.
I just like I don't know. I just be having a vision for shit, bro. Like
And I see like you talking to Nicholas Craven. That's another dude I like.
yeah, shout out to
Yeah,
Craven.
his
he
beats,
going
his
stupid.
beats is crazy. I like his
going
beats too. It's
stupid.
another dude I feel like you two are kind of like in the because when he get with Ransom, I like his projects with Ransom.
yeah.
Shit's just retarded.
Man, they going dummy right now, man.
And speaking of that, you was on Ransom and what's
Rome
that
Streets.
Rome Streets,
Yeah.
right? I think you had like do you have one or two on there?
I got two on there. Two records on there.
Okay.
That was a dope project. Shout out to them.
How I'm about to ask you, how was it? I seen you at the listening party. How was it?
Oh man, the listening party was crazy, bro. Like they performed the whole album. They performed the whole album. Everything was knocking. Shit was sounding good. I got a relationship with Ransom because you know, I was doing joints for him like in 2008. I did a joint called Funeral and a bunch of other shit too. And you know, he back active again, and you know, he hit me like, yo, I need you on here.
That's fire.
That's
That
good.
he's
That
like,
he
it's
ill,
like
so it's like-
the circle coming back around.
Type shit. Like,
And that's
like
good.
Like
That's
I
for
said,
an
like,
album.
we was doing this for a minute before it got popular, like, you know, so.
Yeah, that was for an album too. That wasn't like no. He ain't call you for no mixtape shit because that was a project, like full length.
I don't even look at shit as mixtapes no more, bro. Like everybody doing their
project.
own.
Yeah.
It's original beats. It's an album,
Right.
you know.
Right.
Some I
The
mean,
mixtape
some
game
people
kind of got fucked up like that.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
oh nah, this is an album, but it's my mixtape. Like trying to hide behind that. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of fucked up the mixtape game because the mixtape games is like, look how Fifth did it, and he still was on top at the mainstream at the same fucking time. But the junior radios ain't sound like that shit.
Yeah, I guess it's just like the effort you put into shit. Like, are you gonna go crazy with the mixing and make sure everything flawless? That's like real album shit, you know. But back like when Fifth was, he was just running through them shits. Like, let's drop.
I ain't gonna lie, I missed the mixtape drops too.
yeah,
I listened to a
Hell
mixtape.
yeah.
Wu was going crazy with the gunshots, the
Oh,
talk.
then like I was a D Block fiend, SP, Ghost in the
Big
Shell
Mike.
all day.
I just
Boobs.
joined the Discord shit.
Oh yeah.
And this Discord shit, I think that It's the Real started. I just got in with that.
What was that?
It's like
It's
a
the
Discord. It's the Real. You know, they fuck with the locks heavy, and they got like
white
this.
boys?
Yeah, the white
Okay,
boys.
okay.
Yeah, the two white boys. They got like this room on Discord, and it's like a mixtape, like the era. You know what I mean? And they just it's very nostalgic in there. And they just you could share your shit in there. Dropping a lot of old school freestyles from the locks and all that. I was just listening to mad old school locks, mad Super Mario. Remember?
Yeah,
Yo,
Super Mario. Remember Lobson, the producer? Lobson was fire, bro.
Boobs dropped that like
What was that? The Ghost in the Shell?
Ghost in the Shell.
Yo, we
Come
was
on,
playing
man.
that shit earlier.
Ghost in the Shell?
Yeah, I was playing SP Kill That. You know what he said.
Oh, Kill That. What?
He was blacking. He was blacking.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, that
Yeah,
shit.
we was debating like, yo, was the lyrics that crazy back then? I'm like, yeah, niggas was old then.
Yeah,
Man.
they
SP was
OD.
blacking.
Yeah,
SP.
He
SP
was
back
dropping
then?
gems, but he still was
Yeah,
blacking.
he was black. He was black. Shit's like discipline and all
it's
that.
crazy right now.
Yeah,
Like,
he on some real, you know, the everything's good.
He's like a LeBron
Plans.
James for real, because he's like the old head that could still catch wreck like how he was back in the day. Still like 18 seasons, still putting up numbers and shit.
Oh yeah,
like-
them niggas the goats, man.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's my favorite group ever.
Favorite group, right? So how you feel about that versus then, man? How you feel? Because you from the Bronx, right? Like
No,
you,
I'm
you from
Harlem.
Oh, you from Harlem?
I'm from
All right,
Harlem.
so you from Dipset, where Dipset from? But
Yeah.
you said that.
But I always been a
Locks.
Locks nigga though.
So how was it
you know
like
what I mean?
for
I'm
you?
from the east side of Harlem, so
Ah.
it's more like grimy and gritty over there. Not the shout out to the
Shout
west
out,
side, but
shout
it's
out.
a little different. It's a little different, but yo, I was excited to see the verses. I thought this set was gonna win just because they got bigger records, but I'm glad the Locks won. I'm gonna come clean.
But they say in the building it was closer than what it seemed like on TV. Cause my sister was there. She's like, nah, niggas is going crazy for Dipset. This is that's crazy. She's like, nah. No, she's
Cam got booed at the end, bro.
he did.
He
get
got
that day.
booed.
Yeah,
Niggas ain't know they lyrics. It's just like they chemistry wasn't on point.
You
like,
got put on display.
And
Yeah.
Freaky Zeke was, yo, I ain't gonna lie, he was entertainment for
But
the night.
honestly, I felt like they could have won if they played the right records. Killer don't be. I don't know. I feel like he don't be showing the love of the art no more.
Yeah.
Like, go back into your catalog,
I don't
my
think
boy.
he.
Like,
Yeah,
you
I
got
don't think he
classics.
cared. I don't think he cared.
He don't care, and I feel that too.
know what he need?
He on his money shit.
He needs some serious sounds. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Nah, but I would feel cause I seen this new article on Complex, Alchemist,
Oh yeah,
and he mentioned you.
that's
I'm
crazy,
saying as
man.
like how I feel to somebody like you said was just looking up to
Man,
him, and he
listen,
mentioned you
bro,
in a
that's-
fucking interview without nobody asking him. He brought, you know what I'm saying? How that
crazy.
shit at
That's
that moment
crazy.
when you
That's
read it, how you felt, and like looking, just reflecting back on it. How
But where were you when you heard that though? Where were you?
I think I was in the crib. And I got the notification. I peeped. Like, oh, yeah, man, Alk mentioned you. And I'm like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's get on a complex interview like that. That's major. So shout out to Alk, man. That's
fire.
dream come true. Favorite producer.
Yeah, that's why I gotta do a joint tape or
Hell
something.
yeah, something.
I would love to do that, but I would want him to rap on my beats though.
Mm.
Like eight songs him rapping because he spit. Like
Yeah,
a lot
he
of people
do.
don't know
Yeah,
he
he do.
rapping. He dope.
Nah,
Yeah,
Alk
he
is
dope.
Alk is
Alk
nice.
was
Yeah,
dope.
he is
I
nice.
ain't
I
gonna
fuck with
front.
Alk. I
Well,
fuck with Alk.
It was something that came out recently, and it's like he went through his whole timeline, and he went to his origins and shit. I'm like, nah. I'm like, damn, that nigga did used to get busy, yo. You know what I'm saying? So
I
I
fuck with Alk.
He rapped on COVID Coop with Currency. I think he had a verse on there. He rapped on Willie the Kid tape. He got with Willie the Kid. He got balls. So definitely,
you gotta get out. We gotta get out of retirement, man. You know what I
That
mean?
would- yeah, that would be-
I know
Alchemist here, man.
they having a show out here this month, so I'm gonna definitely
The Action
bring that.
Bronson joint. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
might have
gonna
to
fuck
run
with
that.
I'm gonna pull up.
I might have to
I'm
run that by
too.
Alk. Yo, Alk, man, you might have to
Yeah.
come out of retirement.
Al, come on, man.
Come on, man.
I told you about this idea before, man. Let's get it done, man.
Yeah, definitely. So, what's some of the new cats you like that you see out here that's doing anything that you would like to work with? Like you see, like you just mentioned the Action Bronson tour. You got Bodie James on there.
Right.
I mean, like cats like that. That's on the like coming about on the new underground. The new I call it
underground?
the mainstream underground. I call it.
The new dudes coming up. Uncle John. I fuck with him heavy. I started working with ST Knack. We got a couple joints. He's fire.
Okay.
Who else? My boy UFO Thief.
Oh yeah, I fuck with Fee.
Fuck with Fee.
Thief. And I got a project with Source Heist coming out next month.
Okay.
Fire.
Yeah,
Fire. Shout out to
Sauce.
Yeah, shout out to my nigga Sauce, man. It's a bunch of people though. Sure, that's a few though.
That's dope.
Oh, that's good, man. And so let me ask you something, V, man. It's 2022.
Yeah.
What's your goal for the year? How many projects you predicting to drop? Like, what you looking to do? What's your goal?
Man, if I could drop a project every month, I'm gonna aim for it. At least every 2 months. But you know,
Like I said, I know you could do it because you got
Yeah.
shit lined up from back then.
I got like 6 tapes like kind of lined up that I'm still, you know,
You know what I
putting
mean?
my little
Trying to
finishing
figure out.
touches on. Yeah. So I'm like 6 tapes in right now.
So tell us about the project that dropped today. Well, cause that came out of nowhere. You just announced that probably like a week ago. Like
Yeah.
Like how that came about and how long you had them records? Are they new records? Like what's the whole process of that new Bodega Dance project?
Shout out to Bodega Bams. Me and him linked up and we was just building this shit and we realized we had about 15 to 16 songs that was just sitting in the cut from them sessions back in the day, like the Sidewalk Exec days. So we like, yo, let's like spice these shits up a little bit. And let's drop. Cause they didn't sound dated at all.
They don't. They
I
don't
mean,
at all.
it sound like we made these shits like a week ago.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I definitely thought this was some new, like, cooked up and out the oven. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, this should sound like, you know what I mean, today.
Right.
Even the features. Another thing I want to talk to you about, man.
What's up?
We was talking. There's a new group in town, right? And you worked with all 3 of them. You know what I mean? It's
A new group.
Yeah, it's a new group out there, man.
Oh.
It's called the Council.
Council. Shout out
You know
to
what
the
I mean?
council.
Shout out to the
Fucking with
council. It's Vado,
Yeah,
Davies, Lloyd Banks.
it. PLK.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I felt like you worked with all of them, and you did great work with all of them.
Yeah, they all dope.
So-
they all dope.
Would you do something with the council if they hollered?
Hell yeah. If they like V, like we want you to do the whole joint, why not?
Because I ain't gonna lie,
Then-
last time you said you spoke them up and Banks dropped came out of nowhere, started dropping.
What
You
I
did.
said
You-
what I
we-
said
we
last
did.
time.
We did.
You said because you got a Banks record, an unreleased Banks record,
Bro, I got about 2, 3.
and not gonna lie, the one that you played for me, that shit is fire, fuego. It don't sound dated or nothing. Like that got to drop, but yeah, like
We gotta get Banks to drop that.
yeah,
Man.
that shit fire.
Yeah, because Banks
OD.
dropped. Literally, like you said, he dropped a couple of months after, right?
He came out.
Because that we dropped. Yeah,
out
we
a couple
dropped.
months
Yeah,
after.
a
Matter of
couple of
fact,
months after.
A couple months after he dropped.
And the joint you did, Banks was on there. Was it the
I did
Ransom
a- I
joint?
did a, yeah, for Ransom on one of Ransom's tapes. It's called 7.
Right,
Yes.
right. And
Yeah,
Banks
I
is
did
on
it.
that.
Yeah, it's
Facts.
a joint called Gluttony.
So Ransom had got him on the record, or did he know that was your beat, or how that worked out?
I got a good relationship with Ransom, so I just text him. Like sometimes I'll just be like, I'll put together a little list of beats, so I feel like ran to sound good on, and I sent him like 5, 6 joints, and that was one of them. And he was like, "Yo, this is crazy. I'm gonna hit Banks." Got him on there. Next, probably a couple days later, he got him on there. I'm like, "Oh shit, he bodied it." Word.
You, Ransom, Nicholas Craven, that need to happen, man. That right
Yo.
there need to happen.
I'm on
That need to happen, 'cause
I'm with it.
'cause
I'm with it.
I could see that for 2022. Ransom need to hit you up for a whole project.
You know what's crazy? We got maybe like 2 records in the cut, and we were speaking on doing it. I just gotta like follow up. You know, it's just the chemistry just gotta be right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we could get it done because that'll be crazy. Just me and Rand will be crazy too.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that happening.
Yeah.
You and Ram, nothing crazy. Maybe give us a good 7. Give us a good 7, 8.
7 piece.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I can see that
So
happening.
you just do stop at every camp and just do
Just stop at every camp right now. Niggas gotta come to serious sounds, man. Everybody gotta just stop. You know what I mean?
You
Rap
fuck with
camp shit.
Crime Apple?
Yeah, that's the homie.
I fucks with Crime Apple. I
That's
love
the
hearing
homie.
you on the Crime Apple.
Every time we see each other, we be like, "Yo, what we doing, man?"
Yeah,
You know what I
because
mean?
Crime, I ain't gonna lie. And shout out to fucking Muggs. because I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, the big homie.
He's on the he already on the running for
He
say
going
top
crazy.
producer. Like last year, he definitely was
He
top
going
5.
crazy. He going
Like,
crazy.
Now he going crazy.
Any like he getting all the young boys.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
like the
So,
Rig shit is fire.
I didn't even listen to that yet. I gotta
That
tap
shit is
in.
fire.
I
I
listen
ain't
to
gonna
the
lie
shit
to
with
talk
him
to
in
this
Rome
nigga for
Streets.
that about that shit. For
Yeah,
like
he
2
always
weeks.
been
I'm
talking
like, yo,
about
this
yeah,
PJ
he
Muggs
mentioned
and
Yo,
shit is fire.
My
bro.
son Riggs is
I
fire,
ain't gonna-
man.
He's fire. He wild fire, bro. I
Fire.
fucked him, and that's funny because I got hip to him through your albums.
Mm.
Do you aim for that when you do your albums? Like, yo, I'm gonna put a couple cats on here that nobody's familiar with, and then years down the line, like for example, I remember hearing West and Conway
Right.
before the whole Griselda Wake. I remember you doing joints with
Yeah,
them.
that's
Right.
true.
Them who
Yeah,
killed
yeah,
Pookie.
Yeah, they killed
Know what I'm
Pookie.
saying?
yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Griselda. Yeah.
I want a backstory to that song too. But yeah.
Like it don't even matter. Like who if the person is nice, bro. I'm willing to do music with them. Cause I be looking at the potential. You know what I'm saying? Like the numbers don't matter.
Yeah, I see that, especially with this new album because that Fly
Fly Anakin, but
Anakin, he's
but
fire, bro.
these niggas like these niggas be lit. You know what I mean? He from VA, like he got a good fan
Got a good
base.
following.
He doing joints with Madlib. That's major in the underground world.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a
that
fact.
is major.
So,
Yeah, yeah.
these niggas already be having their own fan bases. Sometimes I might be late. You know what I'm saying? My man might have been telling me about Uncle John 3 years ago, and I'm just now catching on. Like, oh, I see what it is now. You know what I mean? So these niggas already be lit. Word.
So how about the Who Killed Pookie? That track.
They killed Pookie,
That's
yeah.
and if you go, I'm in the Griselda group, Facebook group.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the best joints as they listed
Yeah,
on
it's a
that.
classic.
that's-
Yeah,
that's-
it's one of the classics.
that's-
That and
classic
London
right there.
Fog.
London Fog,
So
yeah,
before
that's a
Tupac
classic.
That shit hard. Yeah.
Yo, Wes hit me on Twitter like 2014, 2015. And by that time, I already heard of him. Like, I seen his name, like, buzzing on, like, SoundCloud. Like, niggas used to send me links, like, yo, check these niggas out. And when I heard him, I'm like, I seen this nigga on the tube or something before. I heard his shit before. And then I got it immediately. Like, this shit sound like some old, new shit.
right.
It kind of reminded me of,
Oh,
like,
no shit, I like that.
kind of reminded me of Ghostface. But he hit me like, yo, I'm coming to the city. I'm making my rounds. Like, you got that sound. Like, so let's do something. And they needed to spot the film Mad Cyphers. They Mad Cyphers freestyle. So they did they Mad Cypher freestyle in my studio. Then right after that, I was playing beats. And that's one of the joints I played. They knocked that shit out in 20 minutes. Like, didn't even really write. They was just going back and forth. And then the first word is, hey, yo, Monk, I'm like, oh, nah, this hard.
That's crazy.
Did you think that like looking at them then, did you think that they would grow to be where they are now? Or?
I knew they was going to get lit, but it definitely surprised me. Like, once they signed the M, it just took it to a whole nother level. But
How far they took it, they taking it.
I knew they was going to definitely do something because when they came through, they had their squad. Matt Comey was there. He was he was recording. He was there.
I remember, he was with them.
He
I
was
remember
they-
he was with them along at first.
Yeah, he was their camera guy. Damager was there, and they had their squad. And they just the fact they from Buffalo coming down to the city, just grinding and meeting niggas. I knew they was gonna do something because they was hungry. Right. You know, so
That's crazy.
Yeah. Shout out to Griselda.
So that happened. London Fog happened around that same time. 'Cause that's another classic joint.
I'm gonna tell you about London Fog. Right, they came through, and they left a flash drive at my spot where they had a bunch of their acapellas. So that's something I put together myself.
That's crazy.
And I never told nobody that story, but once I did it, I sent it to Wes, and he was fucking with it.
Wow.
Cause that's one of the best animated videos too that people say.
man,
That's not me saying all this stuff I'm quoting. That's what
Yo.
the census is saying.
I appreciate it, B. Shout out to my man, Dead Hippie. He did the animation on that joint. Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's history. Yo. You got a lot of history with a lot of cats that's doing their thing. Another one is
Yeah.
like ASAP. You worked at ASAP before, right?
Yeah, A$AP Rocky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you started fucking with him?
Harlem Week.
Harlem. You already know. Shout out to my man A$AP Relly. Me and him, we knew each other from the Jacks. You know what I mean? So he found out I was doing beats and shit, and he was like, yo, you gotta fuck with my man Rocky. And this was like Large on the Streets days, like when 2011. And basically he always been my connect to them. You know what I mean? Like I would pass some beats, and the Ghetto Symphony beat, that's one of the joints I gave him, and he like, yo, bro, this shit crazy. I'm gonna get Rocky on here, and I'm gonna get Gunplay on here, and I'm gonna get Ross or Andre 3000 on it. And this is my man that's in ASAP. Like, he just had the vision, like, to, you know, put shit together. He got it to Rocky, and they end up doing the joint.
That's what I didn't even know that. That's what about shits. Cause I like that was on his first album, right?
Yeah, yep. And that
And I'm about to say that's
beat,
another artist who,
that beat retarded.
And shout out to
bro,
that nigga for that W that NYC, my nigga. Salute.
Word. But that beat, bro, that song almost didn't make it on the album because multiple people had that beat and they put songs out to it. Ransom was one of them, and Shine featuring Pusha T.
Word.
Yeah,
So I never heard that one. I never heard that version.
Look them up; they out.
The Shine and Pusha T versions out.
That's when Shine first came on.
That's crazy.
It's called Maya Lansky.
That was on So that was on the green. That was damn. I was just listening to that album. Buried Alive.
Honestly,
Godfather. Yeah, that was. I think that was
it's
what
probably
it was.
on. It's probably on there.
Yeah, Pusha T was on there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
now that you said, but the beat sound a little tweaked.
It's not mixed. It's
something.
hollow.
Yeah. The beat don't sound the same.
It's
like,
just.
I know what you mean. Like it don't.
That's like that's one of your
Nah, the
joints
one I'm
you look back on and be like, yo,
the shit on ASAP shit is hard. I'm talking about that one is hard.
Yeah.
That beat is retarded. I remember that beat.
Yeah,
The other versions wasn't really mixed like that. Ransom joint was mixed. It's a joint called Don King. And Rocky heard both of the versions, but he liked the song so much. Like, let's keep keeping it.
That's like you got some plaques, man. You got some plaques, man.
Hell yeah, caught a plaque off for that, man.
Yeah, congratulations to that, man.
Boy, appreciate it.
You know what I mean, that's something that anybody can just say. You feel me?
Yeah.
So what you looking forward to as far as this year? As far as like, has any? Because you did a lot of work since last time you was here. Did anybody reach out as far as mainstream artists or they camps? Trying to get, could they pay attention to what you're doing?
A lot of like A&Rs that work at labels hit me, like, ask for packs of beats and shit. Another thing I'm trying to get going is this album with me and East. Hopefully by the end of the year. That'll be crazy.
That would be crazy.
We've been saying that.
I said that.
Definitely.
I said that. I said that the last time I told you. I said, yo, East, you need to get with V-Don and just do something together. That's it. Just V-Don, nobody else. Because the last shit, honestly,
I fuck with his last joint, but it was
the
just
best.
different.
Who had the best?
Okay, that's consistent. Say that.
With the album?
Yeah.
Who had the best? Yeah. You know what I mean?
We got good chemistry.
Y'all have great chemistry.
And that Get Back joint that was on
Black Mass.
Black Mass. That shit was retarded. He went stupid on that.
Yeah, I was hoping that made his album, but that's one of the extra joints we did. And I'm like, shit, I'm throwing this on my album.
Have you seen some lately?
Yeah. We actually got one joint that's hard that I need him to send me. I need him to send me the record. You know what I mean? I only seen it on Instagram. He posted it on the gram. Shit sound fire. But yeah, I be sending him packs.
Do a lot of joints that you send, do you hear like down the line more, or like when you hear it down the line, like, damn, I forgot I even did that joint?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. A lot of times, like, I'm asking people to send me the session right away. You know what I mean? I might have a record for a fucking year, 2 years, and then spice it up, and niggas be forgetting, like, yo, when we did this,
right? I'm sure you get that a lot.
Yeah.
And do that end up turning to something else? Like, oh, yo, fuck it, we might as well keep going. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me and Willie. That always happens between us, you know what I mean? Or it might be a record, you like, nah, I'm not really fucking with this. I'm like, yo, bro, trust me, this fire.
Which one was that? Is there anyone in particular, like, that we know?
Yeah, what's the name of this record, bro? It's on the No Blades of Grass album. we shot a video to it and all. Like, what the?
Or the I know you talking about the. I ain't talking. Shit. Outbreak.
Outbreak
Is fuego.
Outbreak.
That shit is fuego.
Outbreak
Nigga, sleeping on Outbreak.
Outbreak dumb old, bro. Outbreak dumb old.
That shit is fire, nigga.
Yeah,
That was saucy. That was real saucy.
Spiced it up. Did the video for it. Shout out my man Revenant. He kept hitting me like, yo, bro, we gotta shoot this video. I'm like, say no more. Let's do it.
What's some other joints of some artists that they ain't like it, and when it came out, it was like the fans was loving it, like Low, Ito, you know.
Low always be like, yo, you like that shit? We do something harder, man. I'm like, nah, my nigga. Nah, this is crazy, man. But not usually everybody be fucking with shit, my nigga. Like,
it's a certain joint I'll listen to. I'm like, yo, this nigga, was he that loud in the booth like that? Like, the nigga was literally fucking screaming at the top of his fucking lungs. Yo.
Who, Low?
Low. Yeah. Like, going crazy.
What song?
It was on The Prophecy. Damn.
I think I know what you're talking about. There's so much shit. I be forgetting the names, man.
Yeah, because you and Low.
Yeah, y'all got good chemistry, too.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite guys to work with, man.
Fuck Grandma's Window.
Grandma's Window.
That shit is like some horror movie shit, yo.
Shit a movie.
I'm not even gonna hold you, son. That shit gonna make you. If you driving in the car, you're gonna do 100, my nigga. You're gonna start doing 100 out of nowhere, cause that's the temperature.
Bro, we did that joint.
Blood rising.
When we did that was supposed to go on Timeless, but it didn't. Like, we had like a whole nother version of Timeless, and then Lo was like, yo, I'm better now, bro. My voice even more. I'm more into my shit now. I'm like, yo, bro, these records is crazy. So we gonna scrap these shits? He like, nah, we could go harder. Shit had me kind of tight, honestly, because I was ready to drop. Yeah. And then I said, fuck it. Say no more. Let's go back and do some more shit. And, so that's Grandma's Windows from like that 2016, 2017 batch.
I fuck with that. Red's gonna.
Yeah, Red too.
Or you wanna get another Lost Gem song? Cause that's like your instrumental series that you have.
I was thinking about putting a pause on that shit for a minute and probably just come with a whole new like beats niggas never heard before type shit.
Oh, okay.
Like a little concept of instrumentals. Okay. And shout out to my man Corey Staggs. We gonna drop an instrumental project together too. That's I got that plays the sax. Stupid noise.
I was gonna ask you like,
you like the Legend?
Yeah,
Legend.
He on Legend. He on he on a couple joints I did.
I was gonna ask you like, what you got next for like, well, what's next for Serious Soundz like, and
new artists.
Yeah, is there like I see you got producers on. Do you have producers in?
Yeah. I'm basically like putting everything in a pot right now, man. I got some artists, Hobbs. Shout out to Who's Bravi. Yeah, this new artists, bro, singers, producers, like a whole movement, man.
So are you looking at the same time, or?
I'm always looking for sure. If young producers out there want to send me some shit, like just tap in with me online, I respond.
You heard them, folks. You already know.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie, your album is like, to me, it's for the underground. As far as underground speaking, like a staple to get on.
Right.
I know Phoebe had a line like, I got on the Be Don album. Like, what I'm saying? It's like a check on the board. I got a Be Don album.
Yeah, that's crazy. Niggas even think like that, yo. That's crazy, bro.
I call you a young goat.
Ha.
I always call you that.
My boy, appreciate it.
Nah, because like I said, man, you mentioned up there with them. You know what I'm saying? And you still young. You know what I mean? We the same age, so
right.
You know what I mean? So why not? It's like it's fitting. It's very fitting. You know what I mean?
It, yo.
And you honored that. You know what I mean? You honored it well. And it's an honor when you come through. You know what I mean? And chop it up with us, man. I appreciate it
greatly, bro.
Word, definitely appreciate it, man.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Who you fucking with right now?
Who I'm listening to?
Who's Be Don listening to right now? Like,
I ain't gonna hold
you
y'all.
I think he asked us. Yeah, who we listening to?
I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm like ESTG'd
I ain't
out.
gonna lie. I fuck with that nigga.
Yeah.
I'm ESTG'd out.
Damn.
I
ain't gonna hold
whole
you.
catalog.
For real, I gotta get with him.
Yeah.
I haven't really got with him like that.
Word, no, I ain't gonna lie.
It's like that because everybody talk about him.
It's like that, B.
He's fire.
Yeah.
He's fire. I ain't
It's
gonna
like
lie.
that.
He's fire, and he be on some currency shit, bro.
Yeah.
With the tape with the drops.
And he really talking though, like
Yeah.
it,
Talking
it-
that shit?
It ain't just like
Fentanyl, nigga. He's
he talking, and then his beat selection is always crazy, man.
Yeah.
I really appreciate artists who just really pick good beats, man, because that's really most of the battle.
yeah.
So I fuck with that. Yeah,
What you
EST.
say? It's the cheese. Who else?
Yeah, he made me go back to his whole catalog. I'm like, nah, son, the truth.
Yeah.
And it's different from what I be doing, so like, should just be sound like it's on steroids, bro.
You know that's crazy. Like
know what I
artists,
mean?
artists do that, right? Like they tend to listen to. They don't listen to they type of genre. Like they listen to something else, and that turn like
I'm at that point.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like
at that
yeah,
point.
like
I'm listening to different shit because I'm hearing like so much of the same shit in my lane every day. It's just like, it's alright.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like,
so
it's
yeah,
getting-
so
it's
it's
too much light
refreshing.
over here.
Yeah, it's like refreshing to him now. Like yeah.
yeah. And the shit really fire. I'm not just saying it. Like, you know, it's fire.
What you think about like the Detroit rap and shit?
I'm type fucking with it. Like at first I'm like, this shit off beat and it's sounding, but
fuck with them.
but nah, it's a whole nother vibe, man.
I ain't gonna front. I just started getting with them too. I ain't gonna front. At first I was like,
My nigga Payroll
but they
Giovanni.
He be talking.
Nah, payroll. Well, you know, I listen to payroll.
He been
but
out.
like,
Been
yeah,
out.
but I'm
He's
talking about
he's
like,
honestly like the father, like to the
Yeah.
Detroit.
Yeah,
rap.
yeah,
Way
yeah.
I'm
bigger
on
than the-
Babyface Ray.
but I'm talking like
hard.
the Babyface Rays and
Babyface
all
Ray's
that.
fire.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
nigga's
nah,
fire.
Babyface Ray's fire.
It's another nigga from Michigan, man.
Peasy's fire.
C Smooth, Baby Smooth or some shit like that. Fire.
Him, Icewear. I fuck with
Icewear.
Icewear.
And they going in, bro.
Yeah.
I like that Pac-Man nigga too. He funny.
Yeah.
Oh
funny
yeah,
nigga,
yeah, that nigga. Yeah,
And he
yeah.
locked up or some shit like that.
A lot.
He locked.
Yeah,
Damn, I think he's a mailman.
Yeah, word.
Oh, maybe I'm talking about another. Somehow I don't be knowing these niggas' names.
Nah, these niggas, cause it's different with this this social media era and shit.
Yeah,
You-
but
you
nah, I'm jacking some of that shit, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, you fucking with the NFT shit?
I gotta tap in, bro. Like I ain't gonna hold y'all. I need to know more about it. I ain't one of them niggas to be like, yeah, I want to learn some more about it. But I know I gotta tap in ASAP because I'm into all the art. You know what I mean? I'm into that.
But
art
that's
shit.
what, cause I ain't gonna lie, that's where it's at. You
That's
could-
where it's at, right?
We're gonna have
Beat
we,
on
we're gonna have
NFT.
some people. We're gonna have some people
Yeah.
come on because I know a couple people
That's tapped in.
that's tapped in,
Mhm.
that's in it, and they want to come on and talk. So
Explain,
we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And I want to have multiple because it's like a couple of them. So I want to have them at the same time. I
Yeah,
want
yeah, that'll
everybody-
be dope. That'll be
So-
dope.
yeah,
we're gonna
let
do
me
something
know.
like that.
I'll come fuck with you.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah,
know.
we're gonna do that.
I'll pull back up.
Yeah, I've been approached about it, so we're gonna do something like that because I want to
Hell
learn
yeah.
too, for sure.
I ain't gonna lie, niggas making millions off that shit.
Yeah,
bro.
right.
16, 12,
Listen.
12 years old.
Tory Lanez rapped on my joint, sold the shit for $1 million. I got the lawyers on now. I'm trying to see if I can get a cut of that. See what's going on.
That was
Was
that.
Yeah,
that
Ghetto
was the
Symphony
joint,
joint.
yo.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna-
Yeah.
You might he owe you a favor, nigga.
Tory,
Yo,
man, holla.
young goat
Holla.
shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yo, you know that beat, bro. That beat is legendary,
Yeah.
man. Meek Mills jumped on it, got it hot again. You know what I mean? Like niggas do that shit every 2-3 years. And somebody jump on that shit.
What's
Yeah, I
another
told
joint
you.
that somebody the niggas that jumped on that went crazy on?
Back when I did Large on the Streets,
Oh,
Yeah.
Banks did a
Yeah.
version to that shit. He bodied it.
Yeah, that beat was crazy.
Yeah. And then you know, I be putting the Lost Gems tapes out, so it's always niggas rapping on shit for sure.
You ever heard of somebody's joint? They send you like I did. The freestyles on it.
And it was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this kid named Def Soldier from the Bronx. He rapped on something from Lost Gems, and I'm like, oh, it's fire, fire, word.
That's fire. That's fire.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So what's next for V-Don, man? What's next as far as I say?
More music, man.
More music
More movies,
and-
man.
'Cause I see you directing a little bit now too.
Oh hell yeah.
How that
I
came
done
about?
learn how to shoot videos.
Yeah,
I'm editing and all that. So
Y'all
I'm-
seen
I'm-
tweet
I'm-
something like that, right?
yeah, bro. I'm doing everything a label do.
I'm
Really.
mad at you.
You know what I mean?
I'm mad at you.
Yeah, man. Definitely some more videos.
Yeah.
Every project I drop with an artist, I'm definitely shooting at least one video.
You really should have shot more videos for Doge Marks too, man.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
More videos.
Definitely. We could still like that shit so fire. We could still do that.
NFT.
Y'all gonna like the new project too, man.
Ooh, when's that? When we getting that? When we getting that?
I ain't rushing it.
Okay.
I ain't even rushing. I'm making sure every record is crazy.
Well, Heather Gray too. Like,
I would love to do it. We just gotta get on the same page. You know what I mean?
What's good with E? How you met E anyway? Cause you ain't E. I've been doing shit for
E-
a long time. So
Ito's my brother, man. Ito's one of the best ever to me.
I ain't gonna lie, folks. E, man.
He's
yeah, you put me on the E.
He got one of them flows, man. Was like he gonna start like he'll be in the corner and he'll start rapping. Everybody gonna start paying attention to what he's saying.
Yeah, he gifted, bro. Like he different. I met E through Ransom. Cause you know, I was working with Ransom at the time, and he dropped a mixtape, and he had Ito and Jay Black on the song. It's called More Money to Count. Ito produced the track too. So when I heard that song, they always going in and out. I'm like, this shit stupid right here. Like, who the fuck is these other niggas though? And I don't know. I couldn't find out who it was. Like, this like MySpace days. So I think I was going through Ransom page or something like that. I came across a page and I heard other songs with that same voice. I'm like, oh, this gotta be Son right here. So I DM'd him like, yo, this you that was on the Ransom track, More Money to Count? He like, yeah, that's me. I'm like, yo, we gotta work. And he sent me his mixtape. It was called Pyrex Dialect. That's when I was like, nah, this nigga's crazy, B. And this is in 2007. I'm like, this nigga's crazy, B. And his producer at that time was Beat Butcher. The guy that's on all the Griselda shit.
Yep.
Beat Butcher. So I'm like, yo, who the fuck is doing these beats? These beats is retarded. And then that's how I met Beat Butcher. Me and him, that's my brother.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I fuck with him.
Butcher, his shit be original.
Shout out to Beat Butcher. He from the UK. His first time coming out here, came to my spot, started networking. That's
a good look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He a Grammy award winner now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck with people. She got some good beats.
I seen shout
that's
that
the
out
shit.
too. So that's
yeah,
fine.
hell yeah. Shout out
He
to
still show that love.
shout out to Beat Butcher. But
That's a fact.
yeah, me and E, we did our first first song called New Crack Era. He killed that shit. And I'm like, this my nigga. That's my nigga right here. Like that's like working with Kiss, but he not Kiss. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
for me, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Shout out to Ito. We got some joints in the cut too. I know everybody waiting on us, but gotta be right, man. Gotta be right.
Niggas is waiting. We waiting.
Yeah, man.
We out here.
Hell yeah.
Well, look, man, we almost wrapping it up, but I always got to ask this, man.
What's up?
Where do you see? I'm gonna switch it up because I'm not gonna say you, but I want to say, where do you see Serious Soundz in the next 5 years?
Best shit in New York. One of the best labels on the East Coast. That's bringing like the best talent, best producers and all that too.
I can see that.
Yeah, in-house shit.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
My nigga V Don, man. Appreciate you,
My
my
guys,
nigga.
I
You
appreciate
already know.
y'all heavily,
It's
man.
always love, you know what I mean?
My boy.
A nigga life.
Yes, for
You
sure.
already.
For sure.
Classic.
For sure.
More music, more everything, more videos. Let everybody know where you can find you.
Vdon Soundz on all socials. VDONSOUNDZ. Yeah, tap in with me, man.
You're right. This is Nobody Put Us On. It's that
Everybody put
episode
us on.
76. Tap in with us. Shout out to Trip. In the building.
Definitely.